was saying these are no longer fashion. But they allow fuse. I don't know. So the second thing is what? The second project is we are
Muganda. It is against the Muganda.
Which one? There's one is the maternity ward.
Sakulira nnyo mukyala.
That's what I asked. They are no longer community. But you was these are not
They kwenda sini.
I have really, we can be moving tonight. Let me use his facility. But
they said the money was out, and by end of last year, the project will be finished. So when the last and expedited, but my issue is that
I sit, then sit down. I am now because our exercise is not, we are not for sanctions as such, but for not commenced. When we came here, we started the project. However,
You were jumping.
Yes, we came
Tell us. You say speed.
Yes,
Left us behind.
So the financial 2023, the project was funded.
Who was the site manager? Who was supposed to be the site manager? The site engineer.
That time the projects were under
the project manager. That had he
then
put
there
the
was Major Kangambo who was here. Yes, he was here. So there was a little bit of part funding, but there was nothing that was started on site. That is how we managed to build the site. So when we started the project, we commenced and we were doing phase 1. Again, to put it in context, the previously, as the 400 million was on our side, whereby we try to fit in the budget. So this money services, as you realize, this is a heavily populated constituency, and besides being heavily populated, we have gold mines which have attracted numbers. We have quite a big number. Sometimes we are given our catchment population, but in reality, sometimes you may get that.
everyone. Nze byenkutte bimala njakola yin.
And the other one, and the other placenta bit. They are aquaculture. Yes, aquaculture. They look more. I don't know which one is more durable. That one or this? It depends on how you the money. The other one is more expensive. So we've completed your structure.
This is basically the last block is that.
There were 3 traffic issues on phase 2.
The one up.
The one up, yes.
Is in which phase?
Phase 2. Phase 2 has 1, 2, and then.
So let's see it, and then we do the final critique. Who you have here? What is the structure here? Tell us, this one has gone for this one has this. Yourself, you are the site engineer.
Yes, sir.
From yourself, who is next?
From myself, I have the subcontractors that are contracting the work.
What does that mean?
For example, the plumber, the ones that are doing the gypsum ceiling.
Such a site, there is a standard structure we normally interact with. Site engineer, foreman, people of water, people of civil works, people of carpentry. This is what we should be seeing. And project manager, that you must go back to the drawing board. Every site must follow a minimum structure. That's why we are saying you need to design from the macro at your headquarters to know this is the structure that is going to be dealing with MDS. When you insert at any site, there should be a site engineer, there should be a foreman, there should be those key components of what you are working on. People who deal with whichever. There are those who do brick work. You may say that for brick work, this was our team. They have either finished or we've moved them to another site. That's the report we should be having. You need to, we still have a number of days in Central. We need to have every day.
Specialized works, like electricals, like...
Unless I have additional comments. General. Amadi, you are from which department?
From BIS.
Any comment additional? Because we need to study our tool. I think the project managers and site managers ought to know this evening you share what when we reach a site, the things we look at to make us make a proper evaluation. We monitor and evaluate, but we can't evaluate without. So, abakolera aba engineer bafe. You all know English. Mumanye nti mukola eje tuli contractors nga UPDF. Ekyamu bibiri bagamba UPDF bakola ebikyamu. So our recommendation be serious. That flower thing, this is complete, those toilets are not complete. They need to be given a touch.
Yes, sir.
This we see you still are below 97, much as you are giving yourself 97, but maybe at Yami, because it's my eyes. Which percentage did you give this structure? If it is 97, you see the three where they come from. You wanted us to register that we've been here?
Yes, sir.
Where is the book? Because you don't have an office, that's the problem. So we can now be moving to...
This is the first project?
Sent him, we got him from the like we have a private Ramadan who joined after working with the provides all the electrical of the region. So When they need electricals, he deploys his people and runs around operating them.
Yeah, but every site must capture him. Let him, we shall say for electrical, we have or we had. That should be in the brief we get. For plumbing, we have or we had. Even if we find him in different places, he should be there. In your brief, in your structure, if there is any to be blamed, you should look for Ramadan. Say, Ramadan, why did you do funny work? Like, we wish to know who was in charge of shutting these doors, some of the doors which where quality was not. So we are telling you, this M&E, monitoring and evaluation, is to ensure we don't portray a bad picture to the client. We would have loved to see the clients here, not happy that those are, if they are your people, good, we should hear what we are saying. And no. So, mwebani, wokola chini. So, we tuba tulambula painting wachafu, nga uliye tutegeera tutya, oba tuwulirani, bwe mulaba tuba tuze kubalambula. Si kututunulira nga misitiko. We are not here just as idlers. We are here to inspect. So when we see who are finishing, like where we found people who finished those toilets, they should be having something like this. They didn't. Who is that? Muscle. The muscles. Who were they? So you need to have a record of manpower so that we can even and know that if this person who has been managing our plumbing is consistent and not good, we advise them that you do away with that person. So we are very sure that you can't hand over this thing next year. That's our assessment. So dominate your site, ensure you see that you have components of those who need to make the site ready, do the needful. Don't be a roving site manager. You should really be down on the ground. And when we finalize this leg of our inspection,
services. As you realize, this is a heavily populated constituency, and besides being heavily populated, we have gold mines which have attracted numbers. We have quite a big number. Sometimes we are given our catchment population, but in reality, sometimes you may get that.
Iani, I'm so glad with the infrastructures around. I'm very happy with the UPDF for building our schools. I'm so glad at all, and I'm very happy that this UPDF did a very big thing, and I request the government to continue building other infrastructures for us to study, because me as a student, I see some employed people, I admire them because, and I want to be like them. When they build for us infrastructures such as those dormitories and other, and the A level, by the way, we would like to build for us A level so that we can study and complete from here. By the way, I thank the government which has helped us to build, which has built for us the school, and the school fees is cheap. Thank you. Thank you.
Kamate Patricia, Form 4. My name is Nakamate Patricia, Form 4. And I'm very grateful for this school, Madusid Secondary School, Chigezi Madugomba. We are very happy for the UPDF who constructed us the good constructions here, the buildings. We are very happy because we are transforming new change in our government. So, as the government has provided us with building, we had many challenges. For example, when it rained, we had a lot of people who can faint, the students, but now the minimum who can faint, there are other issues, but not the bad weather situations or conditions. So we are very grateful for that very beautiful job. At first we were in tents, but now we are in buildings. We are very happy for the laboratory, which is well constructed and well identified with everything that is needed in a laboratory. We are very happy for the great compound and the place that we have. And we are begging, please, we need HSC. We need A level for a good standard of education.
Thank you.
Ngenda kwekuba ko ku perfume. Mama rero se kubiye ko ku perfume. Wadde ne